Hello and welcome back to another episode. Wait, what? Is there something on my face? What is it? Get it off. Oh, it feels weird. Hello, and welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft server with me, Zedaphplays. Well, pumpkins behind me. Okay, we made this thing last episode, and hopefully you managed to catch it. It's the pumpkin kissing machine, as it has now been officially called, and we were having ourselves a little race. Oh boy, and I've been AFKing over here for a little while with the squiddies, and it's now time to see the results. Also, you can see I've replaced the furnaces with some ugly terracotta stuff because the slippery stuff. What's that called? I forget. Glazed. Oh yeah, I always just think of donuts, and then I remember. Because apparently furnaces being the block that does not move is bad because it creates a bit of lag or something, but I fixed it, so no problems there at all. Anyway, race time. Hey, okay. Oh no! Okay, we had to run back to grab an ender pearl because I can't actually get down that hole without anything on me. I either need like feather falling or an ender pearl, obviously, or like wings or something. I don't know. Oh, I don't like not being able to have my superpowers. I was just going to ender pearl them, but that would hurt me as well, wouldn't it? I need to be very careful with my ender pearling. I'm also getting a bit hungry too. Okay, down the hole we go to rescue the bits. And hiya. Oh, okay, wait, where is it? Oh, it's down further. Okay, all better. That's what I get for starting the intro without any armor on, I guess. I have to do it, though. I just feel weird starting with armor. Anyway, the results are in. The long-awaited results of the Great Pumpkin Race are finally in. Do you want to know what the answer is? Well, let us check them one by one. We have 10 pumpkins, 14 pumpkins, 14 and a robot pumpkin. Well, that's weird, but 16 pumpkins, 16 pumpkins, 13 pumpkins. Wait a minute. I forget all the numbers. That's a draw between 4 and 5. Oh boy, I feel like I've got to wait here now for the decider. The whichever one gets one more pumpkin in will be the ultimate winner. It's happened. Whew. Which one? 4 or 5? 4 or 5? We're only going to find out now. 16, 17, number 5 is the winner. Yes! Woo! And now I'm bored because that was an incredibly boring race. But whilst I was waiting for that to happen, I was having a little bit of a think about this, as well as reading through some of the comments on last episodes. And a lot of people were going, Zedaph, hey, you know, if you was to make the ground wet, that they would grow quicker. Which I'm not entirely sure that's true. I think the stems would grow quicker, but I'm not entirely sure whether a watered stem produces a pumpkin quicker. Not entirely sure. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to add some water anyway. I was thinking we could just add columns of water going down here. That shouldn't affect anything. And seeing as the stems are on these blocks here, they will get wettened. Ice, ice, baby. Ice, 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 ice. Oh! Wait. What happened? I used fortune. That makes it to go by. Oh. Well, then I have no real idea of how you can make an ice block turn into water by breaking it. I thought you broke it with a pick that wasn't Silk Touch or something. You don't just punch it, or do you? No! Oh my goodness. Well, I think I'm probably being dumb about the water thing there. Or how do you turn an ice block into water without just waiting for it to melt? I'm pretty sure you can break it with a pick, and it will turn into... I don't know. I'm very confused. Anyway, I kind of like how that looks as well now. That should flow all the way down. I made some little holes down the bottom there so that the water doesn't flow everywhere. The other issue this thing has is when it gets dark and spooky. Because, yeah, plants like light to grow, and it gets dark, and there is no dark. I mean, there's plenty of dark. There's no light, and they get scared and don't want to grow anymore. So that will also be changed. A lot of people as well saying that if you alternate melon, pumpkin, melon, pumpkin, melon, pumpkin stems, it grows quicker. I'm planning on doing that. I just wanted to kind of wait for the race down below there to finish, which I guess it has now. We know that number 5 is the winner. You awesome champion. I'm going to get a gold medal for you. But yeah, so lighting. I had the brilliant idea, all me, of using jack-o'-lanterns, because I believe we can actually replace these yet again. Instead of them being the slippery block, I forget again, glazed terracotta, we can actually use a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. It will not stick to, you can't really see, but there's a sticky slime block underneath it. It will not stick to that, and it will produce light, and we can put a redstone dust on top of it, which there is there. Very close quarters in here. This isn't going to kiss me right now. It's going to sort of headbutt me in the groin region, so that's not great. Anyway, the only trouble is I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to get the jack-o'-lantern pumpkins from. You all thought I was dumb. Nope, there's some pumpkins over here. I can turn these into jack-o'-lanterns, and then we have our lighting solution fixed. Hooray! So that is the pattern for the farm of many faces, now completed with the water and the lighting in. Just got to do that a whole bunch of times. Though we have got, how many layers have we got? This is the bottom layer, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, except, why is there a pumpkin up there that's not been squishtified? Not been kissed? What's happening? We can also get up and down the layers a little bit easier with the water now as well. Hey, you! You've grown! Why have you not been kicked off? Oh, dear. Okay, we may have done something wrong on this layer. What have we got? Have we got dust? Oh, no, it'd be the one below, right? Dust repeater. I bet you there's not redstone dust on the end of that block there. Okay, up we explore. Oh, dear. This layer's empty, right? Yeah, that layer's empty of things. Ah, there we go, look. Redstone dust missing on all of those. Okay, right, I'm just going to go along and add the dust like that. And then you've got to manually do it, because the kissy faces, they only work if they get powered initially. You can't multiply do it. Oh, also, this I found is incredibly fun. You can swim. You can swim kind of between pillars of water. You kind of lose altitude a little bit, but it's quite fun. Anyway, seriousness now. Let's fix this. There we go, perfect. All fixed. That should be a lot easier to do now. So yes, we've got like 4 or 5 oh, thank you very much. I must have fallen down there. 4 or 5 rows in now, and let's check out how many bits we got. We can check that out. Oh, another one's going off. It's going off all the time nowadays. Okay, trapped. I got rid of all the racing chests and just put this final one here. 2 and a bit stacks. Not bad, considering I've also used a bunch to get some seeds. And we also haven't made them, melon, pumpkin, melon, pumpkin, melon, pumpkin, which I will do, as well as add all the other layers, probably in a live stream, actually. So if you're already not following me over at mixer.com, make sure you are mixer.com/Zedaphplays. There's a link down there in the description. Make sure you're following so you don't miss when I go live. We'll be doing sort of all little odd jobs like this. We'll also have to hook this up to the thingy. Can I get that? The whole, minecart going round collecting all the stuff system. We'll also do that too. That's what this tunnel originally was for. We actually met up with this tunnel a little bit too well, because now we're like directly on top of it. But never mind, we can make the minecart go around the back here. Shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, that. Another one, thank you. That should mostly be the melon pumpkin farm completed, baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, now that's finished, what are we going to be getting on with for the rest of the episode? Well, let me tell you a little story. My old dad used to tell me that in life, sometimes you would start potion brewing rooms, and sometimes you wouldn't finish them. And it was very important, no matter how difficult or confusing, or how much you wish you regretted making such a weird, complicated design, that you should always finish it. So today, we're going to try to finish the potion brewing room. Lots of stuff going on here, still a lot left to do. Mainly we want to add the water bottle and nether wart refilling room, which is going to be just the same as this one, but over this side. Need to dig all that out and stuff. Last time we were here, we tried working on the counter for the magma, what's it called? Magma blaze powder. Nothing to do with magma. Blaze powder. We did the counter for that counts every 20 items that fall down. We did that slightly wrong. I've made some changes up here. Every time we right-click one of these 9 items, we start a new potion brew. That needs to add 2 onto our clock, because one for the item itself, one for the nether wart that will come through. So this is my new counter. No tripwire anymore. That's gone. The item goes into this hopper and then gets spat back out again instantly, which then lets us detect, when there's something in this dropper right here. We can do various things with that, and we do. We count out 3 bottles from here at the moment. We've only got 3. We'll have lots more. That's what we're going to be doing today. It also goes and does 2, I believe. How does it do 2? I forget how it does 2. 1, it spits out a nether wart. I'm getting all my words confused. And 2, it then adds... Somehow it adds 2 clicks to this. Oh, right, because the redstone dust comes on and it adds a click, and then we do it goes off, and then it adds another click, which means, yeah, we get 1 magma. It's not magma, it's what's it called? Blaze powder! Oh my goodness me. 1 blaze powder for the nether wart, 1 blaze powder for the item itself. Then we've got this second thing up here, which is the items down below, which extend it and add it to be throwable and stuff like that. When they come into the system, they go in here and get counted and immediately get spat back out. This will add 1 to the counter timer thingy here. I think the counter might be wrong right now. It's set to 6 to 14, so it's got 14 more uses before it will spit another blaze powder out. Oh my goodness me. So I think that's technically all working. I think. What we now need to do, like I said, is add a water bottle filling room and nether wart so that we can fill up this dropper and we can fill up this dropper. I've tried to do the redstone to leave enough room so that we can get like hoppers and stuff in. Don't know how that's going to work out. We might have to move a lot of this round. And then the final thing is going to be, I want it so that basically if we are out of, let me get this right, if we are out of this, if we're out of blaze powder, if we're out of nether wart, or if we're out of water bottles, then it shuts the entire system off. And it says, no, you can't do anything, which will then send a trigger to the backs of all of these, putting every single one of these up. Just like that, we're out of gas tiers, so it's up, which now means it's unusable. All of them will go up, so that means we can't brew any potions. And then in this little room, there'll be an indicator of whether it's nether wart, water bottles, or... what was the other thing? Magma... blaze. Magma... I'm just going to call it magma powder from now on. That's its new name. Not entirely sure whether we should do anything with these yet. I guess not, because these are just extra ingredients. So we can just, don't click one of these if you haven't already started a potion. That would be foolish of you to do. So, so yeah, that's basically the plans for the rest of the episode. I'm going to get a little room dug out, get that going. And we'll try and work out how to do the water bottle refilling logic and things like that up above. Room made, and now it's time to get thinking, because we need water bottles, nether wart, and the thing that shall not be named to go upwards. Now, in the past, we have used the droppers facing straight up with a glass elevator above them type thing. Even for over here as well, if we do this, look, it goes boop, 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 up the glass thing into the water stream up there. And probably breaks the machine. Oh no, here it comes. Quick, catch it. Oh, it went in. Okay, well, never mind. We can take that back out. I had to try and catch it. But so yeah, we've been using the glass sort of elevatory trick thing to get those up. However, I was thinking we're going to be wanting to put at least like bottles and that don't stack up in huge quantities. And having to do the glass elevator thing, spitting out items over and over again is not the best thing in the world. So what I've done is I've found out, let's pick these up, I've found out that is the height, what we would have to get the items into a container to be able to then, oh no, I think I was in a chest, to be able to successfully route the hoppers over wherever we need. Obviously we need to get over this, we need to get over the water here, we need to get into this one, we need to get into that one over there, and the water one, this one's easy. But yeah, this would be the height we would have to go to be able to get all the way over there in the room. So, the trouble with this... you can't reach. You can't do it, but if you get one more block height, then you can reach. You can't reach just with, you have to still jump for it, but then you can put stuff... all the things you need in. So maybe we do it that way. That would be a lot more simple than having 3 item elevators going up with little clocks and stuff like that. Not entirely sure. Hey, is that chest open? I think that chest has remained open. Oh, great. Now I need some oil or something to oil the hinges of the chest too. Everything's going wrong today. So the hope that I would come up with a better idea than that did not happen. So we're going to have to stick with the little podium idea. Obviously, we can slightly rearrange the room a little bit to make it look a bit nicer. Put some stairs going up to these platforms or slabs or something. And we already go up one little bit of slab to get up to the room, so it wouldn't be too difficult. I've also picked 3 nice symmetrical looking places. You hop up there, you can reach this chest. This one, oh, ow, you headbutt things. I'm definitely going to have to move this room around. Hoodoosh! You can get all 3, and if we take a little look up there, we are going to use the ability of a double chest so that we can, the place above the hole can be pure chest, and the other part of the chest can be where the hopper leads out from, so you're not having to try and, like, you know, well, you can't actually. I don't think you can from above. A chest is smaller than a hopper, so you wouldn't be able to access a chest. You know, say the hopper was here. You can now not access that chest from below. So we had to do the double chest way, and I found a little layout here. I mean, not that it's complicated or anything, but found a little layout here so that we didn't have to use any trap chests. None of the chests are touching adjacently, so that's cool. I've added in a couple of little hopper chains over here. This one's for the blaze powder. This one's for the nether wart, and yes, and this one is for the bottles, which I guess we can just hook up very nice and simply like that to that chest. This one can come around here like that, and I guess this one can come... Oh, I'm sorry, avengeful gods. Did I do something that displeased you? That is thundery. Thunder in this game, I love it. It's so exciting. I wish it happened more often. Anyway, so that is going to be the layout of our hoppers, I believe. Can I shorten that? No, I was thinking maybe if I went in via on top of the... No, it'd still be 1, 2, 3 hoppers, wouldn't it? Okay, not a problem. Yeah, use quite a lot of hoppers there, but that's all fine. So that's going to be the main part of it. The other thing we're going to have to do up here is... Oh. The thunder ended. Okay. Is take a comparative signal out of that dropper, out of that. Ooh, how are we going to take it out of that? We might have to make the hoppers come round here a little bit. And go, oh no, it can't go in because that's the front. And it can't go on top. Oh, be quiet. So, I don't know how we're going to get a comparator signal out of that. Going to be tricky, but we need that so that we know when we're running low. And if any of those 3 are running low, that's when we disable all of the ingredient slots down below there, as well as maybe a little indicator light in this room telling us which one is low. So yeah, maybe all 3 of those will come to this behind this room. We give the light signals for which ones are empty, and then we do some sort of combinator logic gate. I'm guessing just an OR gate? An OR gate. Because if any one of them is empty, then we need to disable all of the 9 ingredient slots. That sounds like a good plan to me. Hopefully my cave won't leak because of all the thunder and the rain and stuff. And yeah, fingers crossed we can get that working. Okay, you'd like some nether wart, would you? Alright, I'll stand here, I'll do this. Well, tough, I haven't got any! Ha ha ha! Fooled you, you stupid frame! Well, no, I guess that's stupid. How does this look? Does this look okay? I think it's kind of okay. I just didn't like having these massive holes. There's still these weird holes here, which will probably just make this thing go all the way up to the chest as much as we can, at least. For instance, like that, and that, and that. Maybe another one there, and we could even replace that dirt to be something else as well. How's it? Ooh, I wonder how that looks. Okay, we'll just do it for that one for now. You can see I've also added on the water bottle one here an extra chest. I was saying we only had to use 3 hoppers. We only have to use 2 hoppers, and we get a double chest, which means lots more storage, because obviously water bottles are the only thing here that don't stack, and annoyingly that's the shortest route, whereas these nether wart, we want quite a lot of nether wart, that's fine, but it's the magma dust or whatever it's called. I really can't remember. That has the longest hopper chain known to man, and yet we need very few of it. So that's a shame. That would have been good if that had been the water bottle one. We might not have needed any extra storage, but okay, whatever. Whatever the plan is, I'm good with that. But down here, like, oh, how does that look? That doesn't look bad. I kind of like that. We'll have to do that for the other ones too. I tried to just balance the lookout, right? So if we take a step back over here, you can see that the room there and there are fairly even though this one goes up a little bit higher. The item frames are on the same level. The lamps are on the same level. Doesn't look exactly symmetrical, but it certainly helps please the eye. Originally, I had the item frame up higher, up on that bit. I'll get a bit closer now, shall I? So we're not all squinting. I had the item frame up on this bit up here, and we had the lamp back here. It was just slightly skewed, and it looked a little bit strange. But that is looking pretty good so far. Obviously, we're probably going to have a stony background behind that. I'm just going to do some redstone back there in a minute. So I dug out a nice big hole. As you can see, it's humongous. In fact, let's get back. Whew! Look at the big old hole. So much room for activities and things. But yeah, we will probably put like a facade of stone around it like this. Or, going with the whole theme of having all the redstone visible, maybe we'll completely take away all this facade and then make this back bit of the cave look realistic and stuff. And eventually, when we start adding colourful crystals into the cave, big old crystals can go back here and things. So we'll see how we go. This room, the functionality should get finished today, but I don't think the overall look will. The entire crystal cave look is going to get tweaked over time anyway. But yeah, so that's the first step going on. Let's head up here. Oh, my face. Okay, hello, hi. I hate that. The next step I need to do is get a comparator coming out of the backs of all of these, like we said, and bring them all back to over here so we can tell when any one of these three droppers has run out of stuff. That's the next thing I'm going to do. It's going to be a bit of a mess up here, I'm not going to lie. But I'm sure we can do it. I'm sure we can. This is still going to be a bit disgusting. I think I'm going to have to pull the comparator signal out of this side and then go up and then go over or something like that. Maybe we can even run some redstone up on top of here as long as it's not always powered. Would it be always powered? I can't tell. I don't know. As long as it's off most of the time, it won't affect the hoppers too bad. But yes, we shall see. I will show you. In fact, in the blink of an eye, you will now see it done! I think, folks, we have managed to break me completely because this is the most bodgiest redstone I have ever done, and I'm not even sure it works. Oh dear. Okay, let's just take a look. We've got things going everywhere. I'm not even 100% sure what's going on here. I thought that one was going to be the hardest dropper to take a reading from. Oh no, this one under here, the water one, because we've got this side needs to be that, this side needs to be that side needs to be water, that side needs to be a hopper. We didn't have another side, so instead of taking a comparator reading out of this, I'm actually taking a comparator reading out of the hopper. Because this is water bottles, that means that technically this will still have 9 in, and we would consider having 9 in here empty, right? That's fine. 9 in here means empty. I know it technically isn't, but this hopper here, when that has no items in, that's when we know the system technically doesn't have enough bottles, even though it has 9 secret hidden ones. But we take it through this block, through that comparator. We kind of have to ruin the this shaft here a little bit. We go through the edge of this block, out from this thing, blah, blah, blah. This one goes all the way crazy down here, round and down. This one goes all weirdly round. Oh, it is a mess. It's a big... Look at that. Blah, blah. It looks like somebody's eaten a bunch of redstone and then vomited everywhere. But I think it works. So we've also, on the way down with those wires, gone into these here. So when the light is off, that means it is empty. When you add items in, the light should come on. Untested, we'll test that in a moment. And all 3 of the cables also meet up here. So these 3 dust in the middle here, they are on if at least one of these is empty. So if none are empty, the redstone dust is off. But if 1, 2, or 3 are empty, as right now all 3 are empty because it's just for testing, this cable comes on, which means we can use this redstone line to turn off all of these front panel-y bits, which means don't make any potions, please, because you've got empty things. That is kind of the plan, I think. So so if we can get back up into here somehow, don't ask me how. Okay, I really need, like, access paths. Oh, and we're in a block again. Fantastic. I escaped. Okay. The other sneaky thing I wanted to quickly add was over here on the water one. If we put a trapdoor like that and we power it, I did not think this through. We need to power it from, like, round the side, maybe? Come on. Like that. Whereabouts is it? This one. If we power that block... It opened. Fantastic. Phew. Finally. Like that. We can fix all the glass up again. Now we can actually hide, I believe. Can we? I think we can. Can I make that I don't want to touch it. I'm scared. We can make this water now. Please don't ruin all my redstone. I'm so terrified. Which now means when we have some empty glass bottles. This is the glass bottle one, as the sign suggests. We can just look here and right-click. Fill all our bottles up. We juggle them. We throw them in the air and they come and slap us on the head for fun. Doing a whole stack. Very nice. And then we can jump. We access the chest and then we can just keep shift clicking them all in. Like that. Keep going in. Is that all of them? That's all of them. They're flowing through. The light has come on because it now has some. Let's check this one. Here. Have some nether wart. Machine. Doopy-doop-doo. Aha! It knows it has some nether wart. You can see the 3 bits of dust there still on because this one is empty. Those 2 have gone off though. And the blaze powder. Finally. Okay. Oh, I was also going to put some water here just for symmetrical reasons. Oh, I put the trapdoor on a weird side, haven't I? I'll fix that up. I'll make that even. This one is blaze powder, which I have some of. Hada. And go in. And that should come on too, which will also unlock our 3 redstone dusts there. Yes! Haha! Woohoo! And that's the last bit to hook up, which again is going to be the biggest bodge job known to man. Well, I guess at least from here it doesn't look too bad. I have run out of time today. All that botch crazy, really ugly redstone up there has completely just sapped all of my time, but I promise you, this is so close. Next episode, first thing, we will see the entire room working in all of its glory, and I will try to prettify it up and get it totally finished. So make sure you don't miss next episode when we'll take a really good look at that. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, remember you can always hit that like button. You can hit subscribe. You can comment. You can do whatever you like. I really, really appreciate anything you do to help the episode out. And of course, a massive, massive thank you to my glorious, wonderful, amazing, beautiful patrons who help to make episodes like this possible. Thank you to each and every single person on this list. Thank you very much. And thank you for watching as well. I hope you enjoyed. I guess I'll see you in the next episode. Good. Bye.